Hey there guys, and welcome to the channel. In today's video we're taking a look at the Horizon Hobby 1/14 scale mini motorcycle. Okay, so I've had this little motorcycle in my RC collection for quite some time, but I've never actually done a review on it. Just to get all the basic stuff out of the way, I'll just show you the box. So here is the box that the product comes in. So it's called the ECX OUTBURST motorcycle. It's a 2.4 gig system. It runs on 4 AA batteries and it uses a USB charge type charging thing. So on the back you have a photo of the variations you can get. So there's a white model, which we have now, as well as a red model. So if you do happen to find two of these, you can actually do some racing. There's just the labeling on the side saying race a friend. And on this side, there's just an advertisement for more of the Horizon Hobby available products. Okay, so onto the motorcycle. So this little guy, I believe, has, I think it's semi-proportional control. Underneath here, there is, of course, a little servo arm. So when this motorcycle is turned on, this tends to stiffen up a little bit and it gives you a little bit more control over the steering. It does, of course, have a built-in gyro, so the motorcycle will move left and right based on which way you are steering it. It does have only the motor powering the rear wheel, so the front wheel is completely standalone. This driver is fixed in place, so he won't move. And on the back here, there is a little red light that not only indicates that there is power to the bike, it also flashes when you are moving. These little bars on the side here are your stabilizing rollers, so if the bike tilts over, it'll roll on these rather than messing up the bike. And onto the remote, here is your 2.4 gigahertz radio system. It is you can hold it in your hand if you have an adult hand. As you can see, in comparison to the remote, I have rather large palms and kind of big fingers as well. So this being able to fit in an adult's hand makes a nice change. Most small sized RCs, the remotes are too small for an adult. So here's your power switch here. You can flick that up to turn it on. There is also a dual speed setting. So depending on what environment you are in, you can move it from fast to slow or kind of have it somewhere in the middle. So you got your standard left, right, forward and back. Now this remote runs on 4 AA batteries. I think when you get this set, it comes with them, but if it doesn't, that's not too hard to pick up. You also get this short USB charging lead. So I believe this one has a little light that shows up in here. It'll glow red when it's charging, or it could be black when it's charging and red when it's done. But you plug this into any form of USB capable device, whether it be a computer or a wall outlet. If you don't have one, sometimes you can find these with the smartphones. I'm not actually sure what this came with. I think this was a 3DS charging plug, but all you have to do is plug these into here and you're away laughing. I would recommend though that if you're going to get one of these and go out and play with it outside, it would be handy to have a power bank with a USB type connection, preferably using the 2.4 or higher charging measures. And then your last thing in the box, of course, is just your radio control manual. This thing's pretty basic, so reading this isn't really necessary, but I think if something was to break or you needed to call customer services, that's there if you need it. Okay guys, so that's a quick run over on the motorcycle on the bench. We'll take this off to the RC track, we'll give it a rip around, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Let's go. Okay, so that's the motorcycle demonstration. It does look quite comical when it's running around on a full-scale RC track, but it is still a blast to drive. If you did want to pick one of these up, guys, I'll try to put a link in the description down here, or possibly in one of the cards above me, as to where you can pick them up if they are still available. If you enjoyed this video, guys, be sure to give me a like. It greatly helps the channel. And until next time, Scotty out.